the descriptive scouting, I'm thinking more like short-term stuff where and it's also, you could look at also as like team scouting where you're scouting like players for preparation or for, if we're playing somebody in the playoff series, we're trying to scout and figure out what kind of sets they run. That's like more on the coaching side, but it could be on the executive side also. Whereas like the more
Okay.
predictive and player scouting is what we're gonna more so, I think, a lot more so talk about on this podcast. And I think most of our listeners will realize it, but I still think it's important to kind of make that dis- distinguishing whatever it is. So yeah,
So, what
go
data
ahead.
points would you say would be like the point of similarity and difference between descriptive and predictive scouting?
What do you mean by data points? Like what stats or?
Purpose of descriptive scouting versus predictive scouting? Are you looking at like different aspects of the play, or are you still focusing on the same thing?
Oh well, yeah, I think definitely. Obviously, the like just as a basic like predictive scouting, like age, right? That would be like a
Yeah.
huge like different. Where like if you're like preparing for a game, even a game a few months from now, you wouldn't really care that much about how old they are. But like when you're, or like say physical development, somebody who's still growing or something like that, a couple months from now, maybe even if they're like in the middle of a growth spurt, maybe they grow like an inch or something. Whereas, if you expect a guy to grow another 6 inches in the next couple of years, that would probably make a significant difference